That was Florian Lipowitz, and here goes Enric Mas with 57.6 kilometers to go. He's a little further down from where the breakaway are, and Mas knows that this edition of the Vuelta a España is his best opportunity to win the overall general classification, and he's put his team to work. He's tried to make a move here on the Collada Llamena, and this is when the move went. He went on the right-hand side of Aina Rubio Lula. It's Wout van Aert in the green jersey who wants to try and take another 10 points here at the top of the Collada Llamena. No real reaction from behind. This time, Jay Vine doesn't try to do battle with him. Wout van Aert comes over the top of the climb of the Collada Llamena. He takes the 10 points in the King of the Mountains competition. He's now on 66 points. So much trouble in week 2.
Crash.
Big crash. One rider down, two riders down. Wout van Aert is also caught up. One rider there. That's one rider from Jaco Alula. Wout van Aert has come down again, as has, by the looks of things, this looks like Isaac Del Toro, the Mexican. Here we get the replay, and it's the rider who was leading down the descent. Look at the way the back end went. There was no way to be able to save that. Wout van Aert getting caught up on the crash on the descent in the Collada Llamena. The second crash of the day for the green jersey. It's a heavy crash.
It's a heavy crash and a mental blow there for Wout van Aert. He's crashed so many times this year. Oh, it looks like he's going to stop again. Looks to be in pain. Oh yes, the knee is. The knee looks pretty bad.
Dear me. This is incredibly, incredibly painful for Wout van Aert. The man who leads the green jersey and the King of the Points classification, King of the Mountains classification, just screams out there.
Yeah, helmet's off.
A massive, massive shame for Wout van Aert. The green jersey and leader of the polka dot jersey, Wout van Aert has had to abandon the Vuelta a España after the crash on the descent. A huge, huge shame. Frigo's the first one to make a big acceleration here. It's his compatriot Filippo Zanna who decides to follow, and just dancing on the pedals for Team DSM Firmenich Post-Enal is Max Poole.
Off, he just knows, and there we go, there's Soler.
There goes the move from Soler. He's bridged across with Ricciatello, and now Marc Soler senses he could take his opportunity. It's the young British rider. Max Poole with Filippo Zanna, the 25-year-old.
Carapaz on the wheel of Roglic. Enric Mas just a little bit behind Sepkus. Yourself a moment to breathe. And there he goes.
He goes anyway, and he goes on the right-hand side, and this forces Max Poole to have to follow. Zanna just holds steady. He doesn't make an immediate acceleration, but it's probably not through. Or Marc Soler, he likes to sit down, and here goes Landa. Landa from the red jersey group as Catania speaks into the radio. And it's Landa who goes once again. 3 riders lead stage 16. Max Poole of Team DSM Firmenich Post-Enal, Marc Soler of UAE Team Emirates, and Filippo Zanna of Jaco Alula.
What is Mas going to do? Is he going to get... Oh, he slows down exactly once he's caught, almost touching wheels there with Roglic. And as Marc Soler was going on a mission, Poole is not able to close the gap with Zanna on the wheel.
This is the group of Roglic, Mas, Carapaz, Gaudu. This is a phenomenal performance from the Frenchman here in the blue jersey of Groupama FDJ. But meanwhile, the red jersey is at 4:51 and he's losing time. Under the flamme rouge for Marc Soler. He takes a little look behind and he's got no one in sight. And on this mythical climb, Marc Soler is victorious on stage 16 to the Lagos de Covadonga. Sprinting for the line, sprinting for time, sprinting for seconds. It's Mas, Carapaz and Roglic coming into the finish line. What's going to be the situation in the general classification at the end of stage 16? And he was confident in his team's abilities. 3:54 is their time. Stop the clock and start counting. It's Carapaz who comes in with him. Roglic is there. There is Schelmoser, Gaudu. Few meters to go. He comes past 25 meters to go. Is it going to be enough? He comes to the line. Ben O'Connor might have just held on by the skin of his teeth. When Ben O'Connor came across the line, I think he has just held on by 4 seconds.